here today with Alex Collins, an expatriate from Ireland. Alex, how long have you been in the States and what brought you here?
So I've been in the States exactly 2 years now. I first moved over to New York City in August 2014. Prior to that, I did an undergraduate in business and management, and then I applied for a master's program through Dublin Institute of Technology. Luckily enough, I got it, and I was put on placement with an Irish whiskey distillery, which then they gave me the opportunity to move to New York for that year. So after that, after a year in New York, I was relocated down here to Atlanta, and I've been loving it ever since. So I'm here in the States 2 years now, and exactly a year in Atlanta. So.
What were the main differences that you noticed between the United States and Ireland?
Well, I suppose the main difference, or the biggest change for me, was moving from a small town of 20,000 people into a city, which is New York City, of 18 million people. Ireland has only 4 million people, has a population of just over 4 million, and moving into a country of over 300 million was definitely a huge shock and change to me. Also, the cultural differences is definitely something to note of. Ireland is a very small country with 4 million people, same cultures, 99% of the people are the same race and religion, and moving into a country where the cultures, religions, and just values are all very different. It's like a melting pot of the world. So I think that was probably the biggest change for me and the biggest shock to me, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
So what would you say are some of the biggest misconceptions about Irish people?
Oh, well, I suppose the most common one I get is most people have red hair and covered in freckles in Ireland, which is definitely not true. Most people in Ireland have actually brown hair and blue eyes, just like myself. Lots of Irish people wear kilts, which is definitely not true because it's not even an Irish thing. It actually first started in Scotland. We drink a lot, which is sort of true. I think in Ireland, a lot of people like the social scene of drinking, and it's definitely a different scene completely than here in America. So yeah, we do like to have our pints, but we don't drink too much.
So what advice would you give to someone who is moving to a different country?
So the first bit of advice I would give is just get yourself involved in social circles and clubs, so you get to meet new people and just indulge yourself in the culture. And also another one I definitely forgot to do was to learn the different slangs and the different phrases that Americans use compared to Irish people. So in Ireland we would say, like, what's going on or what's the fun, we'd say what's the crack, or was it good crack last night, which is actually spelled C-R-A-I-C. So when I first arrived over to New York, I turned around to a few people and I said, hey, do you have any crack, or what's the crack, or what's going on? So got a few funny looks that way. So definitely look into the different slang words and the different phrases that people use in different countries.